members of the fourth estate, apart from three instrumentalities of the state, you constitute the fourth pillar in the democratic structure. And I am happy to see all of you together. What shall I say? You have not come to see me, but perhaps you have come to ask some questions, I suppose. There is no occasion and there is no need for me to introduce myself as the candidate in the ensuing Vice President election, sponsored by the opposition parties. And before you ask me the question, I would reveal as to why I have accepted this offer, since I do not belong to any political party. And precisely, I suppose, that is the reason why the opposition political parties have chosen me to be their candidate. And I readily accepted the offer made, and I am grateful to each and every leader of their respective political parties who are for the present in the opposition, and they represent more than 64% of the population of this country. My journey has begun in the year 1971 when I got myself enrolled in the bar, taking the oath under the Constitution of India, declaring my allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established. Then I became a law officer. The oath was administered again in the name of the Constitution. Then I became a central government standing counsel. Same thing. Then I became a judge of the High Court. The same oath was administered. Then I became the Chief Justice of Northeastern states. At that time there was only one High Court, Guwahati High Court, for all the 9 states. And thereafter, of course, as the judge of the Supreme Court. Therefore, this journey of mine is a continuation of the journey that has begun in the year 1971, for the simple reason that the office of the Vice President of India is not a political institution, but it is a high constitutional office who is required to function without any affection or ill will, and exercise the functions and the duties in an impartial manner. I hope, and I give my word to all my friends sitting here and those who are not here, who thought that I would be an appropriate candidate to serve this nation with duty and devotion. I shall do so. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sir, first, would you mind to introduce yourself?
My name is Dina, sir. I am from ANI.
ANI. Sir, I have been speaking with you quite for some time, continuously. Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu is a distinguished person. And but for him, I don't think this could have been materialized. He is an outstanding person in public life. I was very happy to meet him and interact with him. Sir, somebody should give you mic.
Hi sir, this is Santana Kumar from Puri Telamuri News Organization. Santana Kumar from Puri Telamuri. The camera is on. Okay. Santana Kumar from Puri Telamuri News Organization.
Santana Kumar.
Yes.
You represent whom?
Puri Telamuri. From
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
So, how do you see the comments from the Home Minister Amit Shah saying you support?
Sir, how many times I would answer this question? Please read today's Hindu. It is a 8-column, if I don't know if anybody representing Hindu here, it is a 8-column news. And there is no point in talking about it time and again. I have said what is that is required to be said about it. And there is nothing further to state about it. Somebody says something for the sake of saying, and I don't keep on responding to that, it would not be appropriate on my part to continuously talk about a matter which is totally irrelevant for our present purpose. Thank you.
Sir, this is Pramod Madhav from India Today. You as
Pramod ji, India Today.
Sir, you
What
as
narrative you are setting today?
I'm just going to ask a question from the commoners.
Why not, sir?
So, you as a candidate for the opposition parties and CP Radhakrishnan as a candidate for NDA, what is the difference?
What do you mean? He is Radhakrishnan ji coming from Tamil Nadu. I come from your neighboring state. Neither of us chosen to born at a particular place. Radhakrishnan ji is born in state of Tamil Nadu. I am born in state of Telangana.
What do you think he is going to uphold and what are you going to uphold?
I do not speak about him because I have decided and declared openly in public that I do not want to make any comment whatsoever about the other candidate because the contest is for the post of Vice President. And I have promised the nation, and I reiterate in the presence of all the distinguished leaders, that this is going to be one of the most decent election ever fought in recent past of this country.
Sir, as you
Therefore,
said,
I do not wish to make any comment about him and his candidature.
sir, as you said,
Yes,
as you
I
said,
represent.
as you are not,
I know what Pramodji was asking. I am a liberal constitutional democrat, having full faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established. I have performed my duties so far. Having allegiance to the Constitution, I shall continue to do so.
as you said, you are not politically on the, but you belong to Andhra Pradesh. Sir. Any possibility?
I don't
of,
belong to Andhra Pradesh. Once I belong to Andhra Pradesh. Now I belong to state of Telangana.
Oh, still, if you wish to meet Chandrababu Naidu, any possibility, sir? As he belongs to NDA Alliance also, any possibility?
What does it matter? Alliances, I mean, political parties are not members of the Electoral College. She is a member of the Electoral College. It is the members of the Parliament who are required to elect their Vice President. And I do not have any particular quarrel with Sri Chandrababu Naidu, whom I know for the last more than 40 years. What is the question? Would you ask Mr. Chandrababu Naidu? Through you, I appeal to everyone to consider my candidature on its own merits. That's it. As simple as that.
Hi, sir.
Anybody else, sir?
Sir, here.
Not repeating the question, ma'am.
No, not repeating. So this is Dharni from Times Now. So you've made it amply.
Times Now.
Yeah. So you've made it
Why you were smiling? Please tell me.
because you smiled, sir.
Yeah, I smiled and you have understood the load of my smile. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, you made it amply clear that you don't want to talk about your opponent, Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan.
Yeah, I won't.
So this is not specifically about him. This question is not specifically about Mr. Radhakrishnan. But now, while talking to the media, before starting to address the reporters, you told that the office of the vice president is not a political office. It is a high constitutional office.
I believe it to be so.
Yeah. You made the statement. So how do you see people with strong political ideologies? Because Mr. Radhakrishnan, I mean, this is not specifically about him, but in this case, he proclaims to be a proud RSS man. And how do you see people with strong political ideologies getting named as candidates for VP posts?
I have never said that he is RSS man.
No, I mean, not you, sir.
They are saying that he is a quintessential RSS man belonging to a particular ideology, and I do not subscribe to that ideology.
Yeah.
That's why I made that statement. I am a liberal constitutional democrat.
So
See, I have just, sometimes memory doesn't serve as well. I was about to mention the name of Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, hailing from this very state, a philosopher, a distinguished educationist, held that office, high office. And you know the difference. My peer, Chief Justice Hidayatullah, held that office. Zakir Hussain, prominent educationist, held that office. And another distinguished person from your state, Bharat Ratna. You are nodding your head. What is the name?
Abdul Kalam.
Abdul Kalam. These are all the distinguished persons who did not come from any political parties. Merely because a candidate is sponsored by the political parties. No, because the political parties consist of MPs, members of parliament. That candidate doesn't become political in the sense political party. Not that I am a non-political person. If I have read the Constitution, interpreting this document for over a period of 50 years, how can I say that I am a non-political person? I don't belong to any political party. That's all. Thank you.
Sir, your opponent has belonged to a political party. He's worked for a political party for a long time. So how do you see him getting named as a candidate?
No comment about that, please, about the candidate. I do not want to.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Sir, hello sir. My
All
name
of
is
you very
Siri. Good evening. I would like to introduce myself as Siri from ABN Andhra Jyoti channel.
ఏం కావాలమ్మా?
Sir, I am from Telangana as well.
ఓ ఇంకేముంది మరి ఇక నేను చెప్పేది ఏముంది నా సంగతి అంతా మీకు తెలిసే ఉంటుంది కదా.
So, India bloc highlighting this election as ideological differences. What values or issues do you think are at stake this election, sir?
All the values that are enshrined in the Constitution of India, because ours is a multi-religious, multicultural, multilingual nation. More than anything, I consider the idea of a fraternity perhaps is slowly coming under an attack. I thought you stood up to congratulate me.
Congratulations, sir,
Thank
in
you.
advance.
Sir, this is
Wishing you all the
Neil
best.
from New Indian Express.
అయిపోయింది కదా సార్ ఇంక మళ్ళీ ఏంటి సార్ న్యూ ఇండియన్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్
Last
చలో आप बोलते हैं.
Sir, this deputy speaker post in the Lok Sabha remains vacant for many years. There is a constitutional provision makes it mandatory. Opposition parties are also asking it to fill this post. So, what is your assessment on the parliamentary democracy agenda?
So, see, that is for the government to fill up that post. Opposition parties have been asking that post to be filled up. We've been talking to the government and raising that issue again and again. It is still being kept vacant. The government of the day has to answer for that. Thank you so much.